So you may have woke up this morning, looked at ADA price, looked at BTC, the overall crypto market, and been like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Why are we dropping? Is this something that's going to continue? And frankly, I have to say, this hasn't really changed anything for this week. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So ADA is sitting right now in that lower 38-cent range. We actually got down to a low of 38.16, at least at the time of filming this video. BTC is floating kind of around that mid 63K range. And both assets are sitting on support right now. BTC is actually sitting right on that sideways trading zone that we had throughout the latter part of the prior week and into the middle of last week, trying to see if we were going to extend and set a new high here, which obviously we did. We were broken out. I would have liked to see us hold this breakout zone. We talked about obviously this retest here is a little bit deeper of a retest than I'd like to see, but it's fine. It's really not that big of a deal. And frankly, ADA is sitting right on top of support as well. This is support that we actually saw back here in June. This is actually right now sitting on top of our 100-day moving average. So we're still kind of within structure. Would have been nice to be a little higher, but unfortunately we dealt with something over the latter part of yesterday through the morning. That is something we've seen time and time again. And this is people getting impatient. Unfortunately, people, they don't like to sit and let things play out. And so they try to push the market. All right. And that's exactly what we experienced in terms of BTC. So you can see we had been sitting over the last 48 hours, kind of in this, sideways trading range, just waiting for the week because we know there's good things that are coming this week. And guess what? Long leverage, big long leverage started to fill in and try to frankly push price up. People tried to get cute. And unfortunately, when you do that, the market makers, they punish you. And that's exactly what we experienced. They came down, they pushed price down. We got into these long leverage liquidations and it dropped price very, very quickly. And then obviously later last night, as longs continued to fill in below here, you guys can see how close to those time frames these long positions opened. It created more downside push. Okay. These things happen time and time again. It's not a surprise at all. And it just kind of is the nature of the beast, unfortunately. Now, again, it's good because we are holding structure. There hasn't been a huge amount of long leverage that's filled in down below here. There is some. We're sitting right on top of probably about, a couple $100 million worth of long leverage liquidations here. But what you will notice is that there is a bunch of short leverage that filled in just above these ranges in terms of BTC. We still have massive billions of short leverage to be liquidated at just above 66K. So shorts are actually not out of the woods here, despite the charts looking a little red today. And what's interesting about this is, I had said that this week may be a strong week in general. First of all, we're entering October, which is historically speaking a good month for crypto in general, historically a green month across the board, Uptober as people call it, right? And frankly, what just happened is institutional money just got a discount. Institutional money loves discounts. They love accumulating when price does these things. If you see some stability during the early part of the day and what is likely going to be a grayscale dump, that wouldn't be surprising at all. Grayscale's done that time and time again. They tend to be a bit more reactionary. If you see someone like Fidelity, ARC21, VanEck, entities like that hold this morning, don't be surprised if you see BlackRock maybe step in, do some big buying, start causing some of these short leverages, and we go right back up. All right. Now, nobody knows what's going to happen. And unfortunately, right now, ADA's just kind of still stuck in high correlation. We're still just kind of going along for the ride right now. And unfortunately, right now on the roller coaster, we're down into that dip. It's a question of, do we have, is it a dip down again, or do we have enough momentum to carry us back up to the upside? So that's what we have to be patient for and let happen. This is why I've always said, this is why I don't chase green candles. This is why I don't chase pumps. I'm patient. I let things play out. This is why I buy when there are discounts in the charts. And frankly, right now, there have been some obviously flashing with my indicator, a couple buy zone opportunities. And again, like I've said, guys, it doesn't always catch the bottom perfectly, but does show what might be some great opportunities to accumulate. And actually looking at the BTC chart, we can see something very particular playing out on here. Once this eventually loads, there are some buy zone opportunities that are actually currently flashing on this chart. There you go. You guys can see the last few times this has happened for BTC, we've gotten a nice rally out of this. Buy zone, buy zone, buy zone, pump, buy zone, pump, buy zone, pump, buy zone, pump, right? And what this means is that right now we're overextended, happens very quickly, and we may have the opportunity to turn this around and actually set in a little bit higher high here from where we were consolidating over the course of the weekend. So this is just what we need to pay attention to this week. I think we have a jobs. Do we have a job? I believe we have a jobs report this week. I should have checked that before here, but we have the potential. I think Jerome Powell is actually speaking today too. That's something to pay attention to as well. Probably going to be something very similar to what he said in the past regarding interest rates and inflation and things like that. So don't be surprised if this week again gets kind of wonky. It may get kind of wild, some volatility, but hopefully it's volatility that works its way to the upside. Just know that, again, historically, a good month for BTC begins tomorrow, or crypto in general tomorrow, and hopefully that is enough momentum to continue setting new higher highs. I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.